It's okay if the top of the pasta isn't even, it'll just cut through anyway. Guys, make sure you put plenty of flour on it so it doesn't stick on the machine. It'll just ruin everything. It's really important that you really work the first piece on the first setting of the machine really well, because that's the crucial point. Change the setting once again. Number 2. Even if the pasta is not as wide as the actual machine, is not a problem. Either way, you're just going to cut into fettuccine size anyway, so. Always flour. See, now this I'm doing on my own because the piece isn't very long. So, and once you actually get the hang of it, it's really rather easy. Oh, you do want to shake off the extra flour though. You want to keep putting it all the time, but you don't want to have actual bits of flour on the dough that's just gonna actually leave white spots on it. Don't want that. If the dough just slides along through everything, your hand and the machine, that's how it's supposed to be. Especially as it gets thinner. It's harder to work with a little bit if you're missing flour, so. Up to the next notch. See, this one's a bit long, but I can manage to kind of let it hang on the machine. It doesn't bother anyone. There we go. See, now when it's a bit long like this, you want to just cut it in half, so it's easier to cut it through afterwards. There we have it. Cut it in half and there we are. Flour once again. Changing the section I'm using for the cutting. You can either put the pasta make it into little nests once you're done cutting it, as I'm doing here, or kind of spread it around on the platter as it is, as long as there's flour on it, or you can just use a wooden stick and kind of let them hang. It's also a good way to let them dry. We actually used this pasta about 5 hours after we made it. Not even actually, maybe like 2-3 hours after we made it, and it was rather dry. But I prefer when it's when it's had about a day to dry. And once it's dry, you can just freeze it, being careful not to leave it in a bag, where you can just break it, or in a plastic container or so, or just use it right away. This is when I put it in the platter, out in the sun to dry. You want to keep lifting the pasta up to make sure that they're not sticking together, and at the top, you turn the top to the bottom so the bottom can also get a chance to dry up. Make sure there's plenty of flour on all that. And there you have it. This is how to make homemade pasta. Enjoy!